Let's speak about the Nicky Hayden. I want to hear that.
So I know Andy through Leo, but mainly through his wife. And I'm visiting them. I'm in LA visiting with them, going out to dinner. I'm in their house. I go into the bathroom. I'm using the bathroom, and I can see through the mirror in the bathroom, and behind me, poster Nicky 69, Nicky Hayden. That was his number 69, and I've been following Nicky Hayden since he was racing here in the U.S. and Superbike and some of the other series here in the U.S. Yeah, before he went to MotoGP. I'd been following him since he had started racing, and I was like amazed by his talent. I don't think there was anybody who watched motorcycle racing back then when Nicky Hayden was in Superbike and some of the other series that couldn't see the talent.
The Kentucky Kid, by the way.
The Kentucky Kid. Talking about... So, yes, the Kentucky Kid.
I had one for you, Nicky.
Yeah, one for you, my man. God rest your soul.
Yeah. So I'm looking and I see this poster behind me, and I come out of the bathroom super excited, and I talk to Andy, and I'm like, you got a poster? You got a Nicky Hayden, like a little kid, and he's like, yeah, I got that when they came for the first MotoGP race here in the U.S. and
Texas, right?
Yep. Yeah. And they were doing a signing, and I was there because of Formula Drift and everything, how the setup and needing people here. And he got it signed. And he goes, we kept on talking. And at dinner, he goes, hey, tell you what, you pay for dinner tonight, you take the poster home with you. And I was like the most excited kid. I was like Leo right now with the Senna poster.
Yeah.
So excited.
No, Andy's a cool guy, man. Andy, I can't wait to have him on the podcast. So, you guys are going to see his collection of memorabilia. He's got some cool stories with his time at Formula Drift that is going to make all of us laugh. So
I have a quick story about him as well. This is before I even knew who he was. I was a couple years ago. I used to go to Formula Drift before as a fan. Was in Palm Beach, Homestead. Yes, Formula Drift used to be down here in Homestead and Palm Beach. Now it's in Orlando. But I used to have the Speed Hunter books. And so I used to carry the volume 1 around. It was like a good 1,500-page book around to different events to get signed by different drivers. He was in the book with Andy Yen, one of the former judge, if I'm not mistaken. They're in the book at one of the FD testing tunes. So I went to him and signed. I didn't know him at the time, but obviously he's a big autograph guy. So I went to him an autograph. He signed it. He's like, hey, do you want other people's autograph? I'm like, sure, why not? So he brought me to the inside of FD staff area and got all the FD staff, Ryan Lantain, all of them to sign the book. And so from that point, now I shot Formula Drift as a media, so he now knows me because of that, because of the autographs through the Speed Hunters books, and give me the access. So he knows me as a funny, because I always go to him, can I have your autograph? So I did it on a few occasions.
I honestly have to thank him as well, because as media for State of Stance, he's given us an unbelievable opportunity to shoot stuff in Formula D that a lot of the other media outlets don't get an opportunity to shoot.
Right.
So it's been unbelievable. He's taken us up into the judging booth. He's taken us, behind the scenes on a lot of the process of setting up the track for Formula Drift and what happens pre and post the event. So I'm really happy to be able to have the opportunity to have him with us in one of our future shows, because I think that's going to be an amazing podcast.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, and he's also a hilarious guy.
And I mean, my Nicky Hayden story isn't as awesome as yours, but I had the opportunity when I was in Italy. I went to the Ducati factory, and I got the opportunity to actually touch the Ducati that he rode for factory Ducati. So that was a pretty cool experience.